Hey guys.
Hey, welcome back to Sunday.
Welcome back to Sunday. Welcome back to Story Snark, and welcome back to us continuing to do World of Light.
Yep, I want to see the whole map, if nothing else. I know that it's not really story, but like, damn, is there a lot to this game.
Oh, there's a ton to it. I mean, it is just smash, to be honest. The last time that we came in, we decided we were going to go for Marth, right?
Yes, because we had more...
just infinite over there.
More uncovered space.
Yeah. Because you could see it from here, yeah.
Neither of us play either of these characters, so the choice is really just based on map uncoverage.
Yeah, and we figured out that the only way into this forest is to go through Sheik, but it's like...
We kind of know some of that area.
Yeah, and, well, no, this area is completely blocked off.
Yeah, but we can see it.
Yeah, and then there was a question posed, and I wanted to see this, actually. If we could actually get in there this entire time, and we've just kind of been not. Like, it's something I wanted to check real fast. Because it's... Oh, no, we'd have to go through Perry. You know what? Fuck it, we'll go through Perry.
Alright.
Just this once for this reason specifically.
It's a character from Super Princess Peach. Haven't played it. Isn't that one kind of hard to find?
It's the Parasol, and yeah, I think it's a little hard to find. It didn't used to be, is the issue. But I think it did become slightly harder to find. It's also the only game that I'm aware of in... I'm just going to use this. In the Mario franchise, where Peach is the only main character. You cannot play as anyone else. It is only Peach.
Yeah, like, it as far as I could tell, wasn't, like, considered that good a game or was successful enough to do more of them. And I guess that just sort of led into the game rarity issue that you get when something doesn't sell, so then there's no used copies around.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, there was also the argument, I don't know if anybody really remembers this, but there was an argument for a while after that game was first announced and after it came out where people weren't sure if this was actually a bad game or a good game in terms of, like, is it in any way... Yeah, you can get in here. Look at that.
Huh, okay. So there's really not a lot that we'd get from going through Sheik right now.
No, and there's actually a character right there.
We can if you want.
Yeah, I mean, we just got to go through Heracross and get that chest at the same time, maybe. But the argument was whether or not people were sure that the game was in some way, like, maybe partially offensive, because the game is... And not a lot of people remember this, but the game's main thing is that it's about Peach using her emotions as, like, a power source.
Which arguably could be an interesting gameplay thing.
Yeah, but...
But, like, there's already so much baggage behind Peach being basically the archetypal damsel in distress. It's like... you should probably have gotten a little more going on to help represent that you finally gave her own game.
Yeah, something like that. It basically turned into like, oh, if she's angry or in love, though. Oh, Skyward Sword. Sorry.
But if you had done that concept with like an entirely fresh character or like had more to it, then it probably wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of arguments to be made in both directions for a game like that. I honestly like the idea, at the very least, of giving Peach her own game. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish they'd do that a little more often. She's a playable character in a lot of games now, but I don't know if she's...
Yeah, it's not the same as being
it's
the
not
star.
really being the main character. It's not really the same.
As someone who cares a lot about, like, Peach... like, she was my main, basically.
She is your main, still.
I mean, I've been using Daisy. Same thing,
that's
though.
True. Yeah, they're very similar.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
But, like, I think if you were going to have a game that was about Peach, I think you would just want to model it around the gameplay quirks that she usually has in various games. Like, she can float, so maybe a platformer that has more to do with being up in the air a lot.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, maybe just, like, expand that. Maybe give her...
Oh, God, no.
Maybe give her... I don't know. Some kind of boost, like... Some kind of flying-based stuff, which I guess that Parasol kind of was.
Yeah, well, the idea, I think, behind the Parasol is that it's mostly, like, flight-based, and then she has the other things on top of that.
Like, go extreme with it. Let her do some real weird shit in the air. And then maybe have some of the other princesses show up. Like, just let Daisy be player 2 and then give her a slightly different quirk.
Well, I mean, you got to be careful how far into that you go, because you could just do Gianna Sisters if you really wanted to at that point.
I don't really know what that is.
In the 80s, I want to say, there was I think English knockoff version of the Mario Brothers that was literally just the original Mario Brothers the game reskinned, and it was called the Gianna Sisters. And it later on became an actual game that is actually like owned and licensed now. Oh, come on. He walked right over it and it didn't go off, and then I walked over it and he
I don't know. It was luck?
I guess. Oh, fuck you. I hate Link. Like...
Well. Don't insult my boy.
I hate him. He's terrible.
No. Well, he's beaten you up, so I guess I win.
Yeah, well. I don't like that really he's his Final Smash, the change to his Final Smash kind of annoys the hell out of me. Because it used to be that you have to be like really close to someone, and
I found that annoying.
Really far away.
I hate it when it's that precise.
Here's the thing, right? I don't like that it's fine when it's like far away or anything like that, but not when it's as far as that one goes. You can't really react to the new Final Smash very well. I've noticed that. That's like a consistent thing I've noticed, is that it's like it's fine. There's nothing wrong with the new Final Smash. It's fine. It's good. It's whatever. But the you can't like jump over the arrow unless you jump the moment he uses it, because it hits the whole screen, but it's instantaneous. And it's like, it's not even like Mario's where it's like a physical thing.
Yeah, Mario's is actually kind of easy to dodge.
It's a trigger. It goes off and it hits everything in front of him. And it's like, oh, okay.
I just like that it's not easy to screw up when I'm playing as Link, which I do sometimes.
For its Kirby Air Ride was what was in that chest, apparently.
I would absolutely...
That's not a path?
I guess not.
Oh.
You still want to go down this way?
Yeah, well, I'll go back and do Marth real fast just because.
Yeah, okay. Get some more of the map.
Yeah.
I would absolutely play a game that was like Peach and Daisy and I guess Rosalina if she wants to show up. And maybe like Pauline and Captain Syrup or whoever else they want to drag out. And just like each of them has a slightly different movement-based gimmick, so that there's like maybe just different ways to get through a level. I'm bad at 2D platformers, so it's like I probably wouldn't even be very good at it regardless. But it's like it makes sense thematically for her to have a 2D platformer that's like based in just, you know, not being Mario.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that being an interesting thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rosalina, by the way, is ever going to be used outside of, like... Because she's used in way too much. I think everybody agrees at
like,
that point,
it's like she was in, like, one game, and then suddenly became a part of the you know, the Mario Kart, Mario Tennis kind of crew. And then, like, that's fine, like, because there's a lot of characters who always show up, but, like, Rosalina got a slot in Smash before Waluigi did.
Yeah, but it's like Rosalina got a slot in Smash before Daisy did.
That is weird.
The other thing.
Although Peach had a Daisy alt costume pretty much the entire time up until now.
That's not really the same.
Yeah, but they could have said it. And when they made Daisy a character, she's not that different from Peach. So it's like, yeah, that's how that would go. Although I like that she's not just a recolor, she has her own hair and her details are all correct. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, me neither. Somebody from Castlevania. Charlotte Owlin. I struggle to remember half the Castlevania cast. It's dozens of characters, in all fairness. Like, that's one of those game franchises where you kind of have to know everything about it if you really want to be, like, knowledgeable about the series. I don't think this is
she's got, like, a
witch.
Richter.
Yeah, I don't think this is the witch from the series, but it could be. I'm not sure. Because in the good game, the third game, you have party members that you can have come along with you, and one of them is a witch. And she was just sitting around casting magic, so it's like, I mean, maybe.
I
People
don't know.
pointed out when we were streaming that there was a character who never showed up in this, who's the weird pirate rogue from that game, who is a significantly more useful character than, like, almost any of the other characters in that game at all.
I wouldn't know. I know next to nothing about Castlevania.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
forgot that since we've come back around to like an early split, that all of these are going to be easier fights. You're going through
Well, the
these
first
fast.
couple, yeah.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, so far. Oh, wow, it just blew away and there was nothing there.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
terraces.
It just, literally, it goes
Push
up to
forward
this.
into more map.
That's it. I think we can get into here anyway by use of that staircase. I think we've done it before.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird that it's just a big barrier.
I'm bothered that there's a bunch of fences that we just, like, there's got to be a switch to open them or something.
You would think so. I know there's that big red button there, but I think that affects the switches that are all the way up here.
Maybe.
So I think that hits the red one specifically.
Maybe.
Let's see. There's got to be something going this way down the terraces.
Yeah, I mean, it can't just be nothing forever.
It's so nothing.
Pile of cherry blossoms.
It won't be nothing forever, but like look at this empty expanse down here. Like they could have put a bunch of characters in here.
Or like some set pieces to remark on.
Let's see. Don Bongo Bongo is interesting. Oh god, I can tilt the map slightly.
Doesn't really help.
No, it just makes it makes me a little sick. We could go up that way. I'm gonna do Don Bongo Bongo's
It
fight
only says
first.
the bongo once.
Oh, Don Bongo.
You're
Sorry.
thinking of the boss from the Shadow Temple. Different thing.
Yeah, Bongo Bongo.
I
Yeah.
want to say, okay, it's a Yoshi story enemy, and I think the idea is you hit it in the belly button and it eventually pops. It's like a big
Probably.
inflatable dragon or something.
Probably, but they can't really do that in this game.
Yeah, so it's just a big
So it's just a large
inflatable
DVD.
penguin.
Yeah, basically. He's not even inflatable.
Well, he does the Kirby Puff thing, just not as much.
You know what I really am looking forward to? And I keep hearing, like, my friends have been talking about it, and they're looking forward to it, too. The new Animal Crossing game for 2019, just information on it would be very nice.
Oh, yeah. Like, we know nothing. We just recently got the info that, like, Pokemon 8th Gen is happening at all.
Oh my god, yes, and the trailer came out and it was amazing.
Yeah, it didn't tell us much, but all 3 starters are precious.
They're okay. I'm not a big fan of them, but I don't like
You're wrong.
I don't like a lot of starters the first time I see them, so it's fine.
Yeah, starters are always supposed to be really accessible designs, because you are going to end up with one of them, so they're not going to be anything super high concept. They're going to be a cute animal.
Oh, come on, you jerk. Okay, I need to go a little bit more intense about this, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what they could really do with a Switch Animal Crossing that would surprise us, though. Like, they can surprise us, I just can't
I
predict
want it to
anything.
be I think I've said this before, but I want it to be 3D movement. I want to get
Like a jump?
no, not like a jump. Like I want a camera, and I want I need to stop talking about this. I want a camera, and I want a world that I can actually move in.
Okay, so just not top-down anymore.
Yeah, not top down anymore. I feel like that would be nice.
Yeah. I think the thing that I've wanted the most is, like, and I don't want them to go too far with this because, like, Harvest Moon exists, I don't need this, but, like, an expansion to the gardening so that maybe you can, like, make things and then cook them and then give them as gifts.
Yeah, I don't know if we're ever really gonna get that. It would be an interesting concept, I agree, but I don't know how.
Yeah,
viable
like if you go
honestly
too
is.
far, that's an entirely different genre of game that we don't necessarily need an Animal Crossing
Yeah,
version
you said
of.
Harvest Moon. I was thinking Rune Factory at that point.
Yeah,
but,
like, either way, I mean, that
same
is
difference.
Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, we don't need it. I would play it, but they don't need to fill that niche. It's already filled, and it would probably be better if they did something newer. But, like, hey, what if I want to plant something other than, like, garden flowers?
Yeah.
What if I just want to have, like, some berry bushes, and then maybe I can, like, figure out what everyone's favorite food is, and then make it for them?
It would be nice, I agree. Like a little bit more of a complexity thing.
Like,
I
you could
want,
ignore that aspect of the game if you wanted to.
I want more complex interaction with villagers, because as it stands, villagers basically just have, like, particular types that they are. Like people know this, I think. That villagers just have types that they follow, and then the types have recorded dialogue with slight variations sometimes. But for the most part, it's just the exact same dialogue over and over again. And I feel like you could do more complex things with that. They choose not to because there's so many villagers, I think. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it could be interesting.
A Charge and Chuck is like a Hammer Brother that's football themed, right?
Yeah, it's the football guys from Super Mario World. Do you see that weird spinny mushroom?
Yeah. I need to know what that is. You need to go lick that mushroom.
Yeah, Charge and Chucks are the weird football guys from Super Mario World.
You got a team of Warriors.
No. What they wind up doing is they will charge at you, as the name implies. And they'll do this weird thing where if you jump on them because they are armored, you just bounce.
Okay.
You don't actually.
But they're also armored on their backs, so
yeah.
Do you have to like get them to run into something or what?
You can get them to run into stuff, and it does hurt them, but it's not the only way to kill them. Come on.
They sure are charging.
Oh god. Yeah, well they do damage when they charge too.
Yeah, I know.
Because that was the gimmick for this. It's like, oh, it's a Wario that does damage when he charges, and it's like, oh no. I was hoping that I'd be able to get them into a line and then do the down B for Piranha Plant on them, but it's like,
yeah,
I don't think
expect
that's working.
That. Yeah, they don't seem too hard, at least.
They're not super hard.
Try
they're just
grabbing
kind of
them.
annoying. I could just grab them, but if I grab them, then I have to worry about the other one coming up behind me.
True. And also bombs, apparently.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing this right now.
Thank goodness for Piranha Plant's recovery, my goodness.
Yeah, Piranha Plant's recovery is very useful.
It's like
insanely
insanely
good. Now
good.
I've got one guy, so yes, I could grab him. I'm not going to because it's not worth it right now. You can just kill him.
Get
but
out
I could
of
have
here.
grabbed him.
Yeah, because you would think that would be one of the things that you could do with a character that's completely armored in... Well, it depends on which Mario game.
It's also... You have to remember he's not a Charge and Chuck.
Yeah.
Like, not an actual one.
It just, like, seems like what you would do in that situation.
I think you just jump on his head twice and it kills the Charge and Chuck. Like,
well, that's less interesting.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine.
But, yeah, with just those warriors, I don't think it would have helped to have grabbed him in the slightest, to be honest. Sometimes it benefits you to treat them like the actual character. Other times it's just kind of silly to do.
Oh, it's one of them Pikmin 3 characters. I know next to nothing about what happens in the second and third Pikmins.
I think Pikmin 3 is... You've got multiple characters you can play as, if I remember correctly. Yeah. They included the guy who is the default character from Pikmin 3 as a...
Yeah, we're seeing him
right here. Yeah, he's right there. He's not an Echo Fighter. He is a costume change.
Literally the only difference is all inside the helmet, so his hitbox would be exactly the same. I
don't like that. Part of me feels like that's a really weird idea to do because it kind of makes the Echo Fighter thing very confusing, where it's like...
A little.
It's literally just like, it's a costume change. It's like, but then how is it different from an Echo Fighter? It's like, because they're exactly the same.
There's some tweaks to, like, their speed or weight or whatever,
with Echo
but they're
Fighters,
minuscule.
yes, but not with this.
That's the difference.
He's exactly the same.
That's pretty much the only difference. I don't like this guy. I don't like... Okay, Olimar is a character who always has his eyes closed for whatever stylistic reason. I don't like that this guy is the exact opposite of that, to the point where it's like, what happened in the war, Olimar? It is the kind of stare where it's like, I just hope you're okay, dude.
There we go.
It's probably nothing, though. It's probably that's just how that character
Excuse me. I actually think I might be getting a cold again.
Aw. Well, we'll just load you up with soup.
Really hoping I'm not. It's going to be real annoying if that happens.
Yeah.
It seems like I'm always sick or getting sick.
Well, we're hitting spring soon, so that kind of makes sense.
You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah. Allergens are going to start puffing around.
You know what? Can I get the weird thing, do you think?
I hope so. It had a little exclamation point
144.
or whatever that means. Ah.
No, all that exclamation point means is that you have skill spheres.
Oh, okay.
I could have one and that would be going on.
Oh.
Let's see what this is.
Oh, okay. So you had someone who could... Alright. It just needed someone with magic.
Oh, okay. And it's Olimar in here.
Makes sense.
I guess so.
Because it's like all of the mushrooms are giant. That's pretty Pikmin.
Yeah, I guess so. But I don't think of mushrooms when I think of Olimar. But I guess he is just Mario.
Yeah, no, there's mushrooms right here on the stage. Bulborbs are mushroom colored.
I guess.
There are mushrooms, just big ones.
Well, again, he is
places.
just Mario, so...
Yeah.
For people who haven't realized that, Olimar
is Mario with an L in it.
Yeah, and his brother is Luigi.
His name's like Louie, specifically.
Yeah. Turns out their names, it's Olimar, but you can switch the letters around and it's just Mario with an
Mario L.
Mario L.
Just, so it's not explicitly Mario.
Donna. Yeah. Now we have enough for that thing, though.
Neat.
Yep.
You ever played Pikmin? I've played the first game.
I have actually never played Pikmin.
I don't remember if I still have it. I hope I do.
I think I played part of the first game and then didn't continue playing it. Not that I disliked it or anything like that. It was fine. It was just like...
Was it like you borrowed it from someone?
Yeah, I think I may have rented it or borrowed it from someone or something like that. It should be pointed out that I did get a GameCube a little bit late to the GameCube's life cycle.
If I still have it, which I don't really know for sure, but that is a great game. I'm just gonna get a lot of Pikmin stuff here. I've not played the second or third games, and they keep adding new Pikmin, but they're all cute.
Did you catch what this enemy is?
Yeah.
Did you catch what the Squirtle stuff is? He's gonna run away and avoid contact.
Yeah. Okay, so iridescent glint beetles are a non-hostile rare mob that, if you can catch it and knock it over, it'll, give you a ton of the weird pellet thingies.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was. It's also timed, by the way.
Is gold, just a thing you can be
here? Yeah, so gold is different in some way from metal, and I'm not sure what the difference is outside of the color. It seems very strange to me that that's a thing.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense for the fight we just had. He is gold. Could it just be that they just decided for spirits that sometimes they'll just use different colors of metal?
Well, yes, but then I've seen it happen in weird challenges too. What is the
It's a Kirby thing. It looks like a Kirby thing.
Grill.
Is it a her?
I assume because she's a girl.
Maybe. I didn't assume, there's not a lot
Because her name is... I think it's a girl, and I think they picked a very lazy name. This is a witch, also.
Yeah, it could be just a wizard. That looks like a neutral
Kirby
design.
designs, by the way. Kirby enemies are the best.
Oh yeah, I love
honestly, they're super adorable.
We did for Popkas. I did all of the Kirby 64 enemies as a thing once. Just drew every single one of them. A lot of them are deceptively simple. It's this is maybe 2 circles and a face, but they're all different and they're all cute. Nice.
That was really good.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked, Jigglypuff. Holy shit.
Well, you hit with a Warp Star, and Jigglypuff is the second lightest character in the game.
I hit 3 times consecutively with a fucking Warp Star. The only thing I did was move around and use a Warp Star.
It worked.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, what were you saying about Kirby enemies?
They're all deceptively simple, but all still distinct and fun and cute.
Yeah, they are. I really like them. They're super cute.
Yeah.
If I could, I would want to get plushes of Kirby characters. They're some of my favorite monster designs or Kirby things. Waddle Dee.
He's got a lipstick.
Waddle Dee is absolutely adorable.
Oh yeah, Waddle Dee is amazing.
And yes, it's Falco with a lipstick.
In a brown jacket. It's just, that's the only way you could do Farfetch'd, I guess.
Yeah.
He's great. Well, he shouldn't be able to shoot you if he's a Farfetch'd. It's a little out of character.
Well, no, it's the evolved form of Farfetch'd.
Gunfetch.
Which I'm still angry we've never gotten. especially because there were some really good suggestions made for Black and White, I think. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Black and White didn't have that kind of thing, though,
no,
for New Evolution.
There's this really interesting concept that people had that they suggested during 4th gen for an evolution to Farfetch'd, which was the idea that... Oh, no, it was when 4th gen was switching over into 5th gen. And in 4th gen, people will probably remember that we had a bunch of older Pokemon getting evolutions.
Yeah.
So we didn't know how 5th gen was going to work with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we didn't know at the time that they were going to completely replace the Pokedex.
And people still expected, because 4th gen had it, to get a Pokewalker.
Oh, that would have been nice.
There was an occasion, like a period in time when people were like, we're going to get a Pokewalker in the next generation of Pokemon, and we're still going to potentially get evolutions for older Pokemon. There were suggestions made of, what if you can take Farfetch'd, put it in a Pokewalker, walk like 10,000 steps, and then it evolves.
Is there a
as like an
gimmick
evolution
there?
type. It's the idea is that it's walking around or something like that, and I thought that was the coolest fucking idea.
Like, no, where is the reference? Why Farfetch specifically taking
Because
a shitload of water?
I don't know, you're taking it far or something like that. It made more sense when it was suggested by people. Like,
I've seen a lot of like Farfetch'd evolutions and mega Farfetch'd concepts where it's like, oh, Gain's like, the leak is like a samurai sword. Maybe
well, yeah,
it's a
I think
hat.
that's literally every suggestion for Farfetch'd evolutions is the leak is a sword.
You could also go with, oh, it's like evolves into being like a grass flying and it's just got leaks for like parts of its theming.
I'm gonna guess we're about to use Captain on that boat, by the way, because we picked him up a while ago.
Yeah,
but
that would
holy
make
shit,
sense.
look at that.
Yeah.
Is that the airport from Sunshine, by the way? Or is that just an airport?
No, I don't think so. It just looks like an airport.
Okay. There's a couple of spirits in here, too.
Yeah.
Captain. Good.
Can you remember any Captain songs? Because I can't.
No, and he wouldn't be able to sing them fast enough in here. What is this? Okay, so I have to go through 2 of these to get up to that thing. Oh my god, I hate this stage so much. I think we've talked about how much I hate the balloon fight stage, right?
I don't remember.
So in every other stage with water, you can touch the water and survive. In the balloon fight stage, you cannot survive if you touch the water, because that fucking fish in the picture will eat you almost instantly.
I hope the
That
fight...
is like an instant death.
I hope the fight
stage.
immediately after this is like a cheap from that one Yoshi story level where it's basically that.
I hope so too, but I fucking hate that either way.
Do you know what I mean by that Yoshi story level? It's like in the jungle and the entire
I
way,
vaguely do, yeah.
yet you are being harassed by a giant cheap that does not go away.
Yes. Also, I just hate the design for this stage because it's asymmetrical and that bothers me.
Yeah,
I know that
it's
sounds
just
that sounds weird, I know, but it's just like in Smash you very rarely get asymmetrical stages, and when you do, it's like they're really annoying.
It's just, if everything looked the same, it would be a little boring.
I know.
I accept this.
This one also has the weird thing where it's like, oh, you can fucking go off the edge, and then
Wait, you come back around the other side.
Yeah, and you come back around the other side, except if somebody hits you, and then if somebody hits you, it doesn't do that.
Oh, that's weird. That, like, breaks rules for Smash. I guess they needed the death puddle just to balance it.
Kind of, but I don't like the death puddle because it's a bit too big. Like,
well, normally the death puddle is the entire side of the screen.
Yeah, I know, but it's so fucking everything about. Oh no, you fuck!
Oh shit!
See what I mean?
That was hilarious.
You touch the death puddle and the fish eats you to death. It sucks.
Well, let me know if you need me to do this instead.
Okay, this is one of those stages where I feel like if you ever see it, you should just run like instantly. Like, just don't fight on this stage ever. It should be illegal at tournaments. It actually might be illegal at tournaments. I wouldn't
know. But, thank you for letting me know what bothers you.
Yeah,
oh, it's a different stage now, too.
Yeah. Because there's multiple... oh, no, fuck you. There's multiple... Oh, my God, the fucking ball lightning. There's multiple levels for Balloon Fight where they do change like this, which is it's a very old-fashioned thing. But it's something that a lot of older games used to do. Like Pac-Man has levels that change kind of like this too.
Although,
and people don't typically remember that, but that is a thing.
Yeah, although, like, the Pac-Man stage
Oh, no,
here
the Pac-Man
has nothing
stage
to
is
do
based on
with that shit.
Land or whatever, which is completely different.
Yeah. Which is, like, I looked it up because I put Pac-Man into the Popkins queue, like, last night.
Yeah.
It's, like, the Pac-Land game was very heavily based off of the general aesthetic used in the Pac-Man Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
From, like,
yeah,
1982.
A lot of people don't remember that one.
Yeah, and it's, like, so
There's
weird
a
to
Hubert
think.
Hanna-Barbera, too.
Oh, that's weird. But, like, a lot of video game properties, like, are completely separate from whatever cartoon tie-ins. Like, they do not touch. Princess Sally doesn't ever show
His
up
name
in
is just
Sonic, for
Fish.
example. Yeah, it's just a fish.
Princess Sally was a character who originally showed up in the Saturday morning cartoon.
Yes.
And that cartoon was something completely different before Sonic was attached to it.
Still, like, after it was made, it's not like they suddenly decided, okay, this is just canon now. Like, almost always when there's, like, a tie-in, it, like, does not touch games except Pac-Man, which also accepted the sexy Pac-wife concept that people came up with, because that was like a semi-fan fiction kind of thing that happened, where someone, like, modified the game to make a new game.
Yeah, but then the company that originally owned it, which was Namco Namco at the time, not Namco Bandai, but Namco then made it canon, and they were okay with it.
Yeah, and that's so weird that Pac-Man is, like, one of the only times that they, like, do that. Like, anyone does it. It was like one of the first times that it even been a thing that you could potentially address. And if they didn't put Pac-Man into, like, a personification that had, like, limbs and a face and talked to characters, like, would anyone have even noticed if no one had ever decided that circle was supposed to be a dude?
Oh, God. This spirit is just the Star Rod.
Okay.
The enemy starts the battle with the Star Rod.
That makes sense.
I'm going to switch my team around a little bit, I think.
Pac-Man's visual evolution and franchise in general are just incredibly weird. Like, it's just weird to look at it when you compare it to other stuff from the time and what came after. And it's just like, Pac-Man, how did you manage this? It's so strange, and you made it work for you.
Some of these are good, but some of them are really weird. Like, some of the suggestions. I think I've talked about how much I don't really care for the suggestions in this game. It's
but
strange.
it's faster than thumbing through all the spirits.
Okay, so there's 8 of them.
Oh, Christ.
There's actually only 4, but, you know.
Still.
There could have been 8 of them.
At least, Star Rods still have, like, an ammunition limit, right? It's still, like, 20?
Yes, but they're probably going to be able to get more.
I think it's 20. I could be thinking of a different item.
Oh, it also depends on whether or not you do the charged hit with the Star Rod.
Oh, does that expend more?
I believe it does. I think. I'm fairly certain it does.
Okay. Well, either way, they eventually will have to do something different. No, maybe it's the ray gun is 20 shots and the Star Rod is like 12. I don't remember.
I don't know, but this is going to be a hard fight, I can already tell. I mean, I think it was 3 or 4 stars anyway, so it's like, yeah, it was going to be a hard fight to begin with. But this is going to be a pretty hard one.
I think you just, like, tend to be, like, ignoring opportunities when you're using Piranha Plant to try and do something that looks better.
No. I'm zoning. That's my issue. I'm zoning, but I'm not used to having to fight 800 fucking enemies at once.
Okay.
That's more what's going on here.
Maybe it's also because I'm, like, watching what you're doing and, like, I would do it differently, but it's like, I grab items.
Yeah, well,
I snatch things.
It's very difficult to pick up an item under certain circumstances, so I am sorry. That's probably not going to be happening right away. Oh, fuck. No, come on.
You want me to try him?
Give me one more run.
Yeah, okay.
I think I got locked, by the way, into the side B for Piranha Plant instead of the up B. I don't know why. It just happens sometimes.
Yeah, the side B little cloud puff, it does kind of stick once you've started it.
Yeah, once you start it, it gets stuck. It's
not
a
even
lot like K-Rool's thing.
It's not even just like it charges. It's like there's like a build-up on it even if you're not charging.
Yep. K-Rool's gun, I think I've mentioned it before, you wind up getting stuck in a lot if you're playing K-Rool.
Yeah. If you're not playing K-Rool, you get stuck in his gun for other reasons.
Yeah, you get stuck in it in other ways. Fucking suck gun. I don't know why they gave him that, but it's actually kind of amazing.
Yeah, but he needs his hat first.
Yep. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. Ah, I fucking hate you.
Let me try.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna keep the team you're doing.
Okay, I might change the team I'm doing in a little bit here.
Yeah, but let me just see, because I understand Piranha Plant well enough.
Well, you can change character if you want to, too.
Yeah, I know. Get out of their way for a second.
Yeah, you're just gonna get out of their way. There's 4 of them. There's an awfully big way to get out of.
Yeah. It's just if they're clustered, I kind of don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah. Well, they're always gonna. They are basically gonna try and cluster. Yeah, that's the big problem. There's just maybe a bit too many of them for this to work super well. And the one with the shield on his back, by the way, if you Star Rod him, I think the shield is going to throw it back at you.
Really, I'm just trying to hit them with their own fucking bullshit.
It's not going to work. And now they're going to get you stuck.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right.
Because they have... Oh,
wait.
You're not dead.
Oh,
like,
shit.
hello.
I thought that was me
No,
who died.
It was you. You weren't dead. It wasn't a perfect kill.
Okay, it like stoned down and I thought we both died at the same time.
No,
I was like, oh,
you
well,
didn't
fuck.
die. You just got popped off.
Yeah, whoops. Whoops.
Like, hand the controller over to me. You're like, I'm done. It's like, he's still fighting, dude.
I thought I was dead.
Oh my god. Yeah, the problem is that they cluster. And they want to cluster because they know what's up.
Yeah, they're friends.
Okay.
They're like Smurfs. They come in a pack.
The problem, though, is that they're real good at edge guarding, and it's because the AI in this game got a buff for edge guarding, like, tactics, I think. Because I think it happened in 4 that started, but it's like everybody realized at the like the dev studio for Smash, they realized that, you know what's really good in this fucking game? Edge guarding. So, like, every AI ever now can just do, like, perfect edge guards. And it's like, oh no, oh god, please stop. I'm just being ruined.
There's a Piranha Kirby now.
Yes, there is.
So cute.
It's just Piranha Plant eating Kirby, basically.
It's precious.
I'm gonna switch my team after this one more time, and then I'll either drop it or we'll have one.
Okay.
I'm doing okay here. Oh, no, not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah, the range on that isn't as good as you keep
It's not
hoping.
all the way, which is kind of annoying to me. But it's enough for what I need it for most of the time. The main problem is just how much they like just cluster up together and then like make their shots go off at different times. Because if they were all just shooting them at the exact same time, that would be one thing, but they're not. They're staggering them.
I wish this was a stamina battle.
Yeah, it would be a lot better. All right, let me change the party one more time into something real strong or something, and then we'll
You gonna keep his Piranha?
keep his Piranha?
As opposed to switching your actual fighter.
Oh, yeah, I like Piranha.
Okay. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes we just try different guys.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I don't want to do that right now. I like Piranha. I was feeling Piranha this whole time.
That's fine.
Let me see here.
Can you get one that equips a reflector, though? What's it called? The badge?
I might be able to, actually. It hasn't suggested that this entire time.
If we have one.
So if we have one, yes, that would be super useful. I don't know why it wouldn't suggest that if that was the case. If we have one, I'm going to get really pissed off. That would be not here. It would be starting here. This is Killing Edge. This is Firebar, Death Scythe, Lipstick, Star Rod, Ray Gun.
I think I remember, like, the last time we played seeing one, so if I
me
remember
too,
it,
actually.
I'll
I
say it.
I think I remember as well. I think you're right.
Yeah, but I think it was... I don't know. We'll find out. Just keep going, I guess.
Yeah, I'm looking. Super Leaf, Rocket Belt, Screw Attack, Stats Up. No, apparently that's not something we have. That's weird, because I vaguely remember
Are
this
you sure
as
it
well.
wasn't a main?
It might have been. I don't know. I don't think they usually have those abilities on these, but...
Could be.
I guess I can check.
Could be that they decided it was too useful. And that's why it hasn't been showing up for you, because you were not rolling the right area?
No, because usually these aren't start with item. That's what I mean. Because you can see it here, it's just boosts. It's just general buffs. I don't think almost any of these, as far as I can tell, are actually starting with an item.
Well, if you go too fast, I won't be able to find what I thought I remembered.
Okay, well, I'm just reading the stats off of them on the left-hand side.
Okay, well, I'm looking for a specific one that I kind of remember us getting last time, that's all. Or I think we got it last time.
Well, none of the rest of these actually have any stats at all.
Ah, damn, that's gonna bother me.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know what to say.
Okay,
then. Let's see. Yeah, well, I don't like landing lag, though. That feels like I'm gonna regret that. I'm gonna start off with... You know what, fuck it, I'll start off with a gun. That actually might make this easier.
Yeah, maybe.
If I can figure out which one would be good for this. Not Star Rod, I think. I think I want to start with...
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be helpful.
I'm gonna start with Steel Diver.
Okay.
Because that actually might be better off. Just drop and then just, like, mash Steel Diver real fast and then jump out of the way.
I'm giant and I have a giant
Yeah, I'm
gun.
giant and I have a big gun.
Oh, they don't
fuck.
care.
I instant died. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, alrighty. Okie dokie. Let me just mash the Steel Diver again and hope to God that I... Okay, well, it's already out of ammo. Good, good, great. Fucking amazing. Okay. Piranha Plant's specialty is not in a million fighters at once. Good to know.
Yeah, well, it's a charge character.
Kinda. I mean, that's not true, by the way. I don't know... You're not the first person I've heard say that.
I heard it from you.
She has charge attacks, but that's not what a charge character is. I think maybe I may have said that at some point and been mistaken, because I wasn't used to fighting with her at the time. But it's like, that's not a mistake.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, alright, that's good. But she's not necessarily a charge character. She just has charge moves. I forgot I was...
Holding a gun?
Yeah, I forgot I was going to be holding a gun and doing this.
It's probably fine here. Yeah, this seems fine. That other fight was clearly just a higher level fight. Okay, bomb shoes. Like, my understanding of, like, Mega Man enemy details is limited. But it's like,
Snake Man shoots snakes.
Yeah, they're snakes and then they explode.
Yeah, that's
bomb
basically
shoes,
it.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Who would have guessed that the strongest enemy we'd run into so far would be it would be the Star Rod.
I don't know.
What's that? You want to kill Bowser? Sure. You want to fight the Star Rod? Oh boy, you're not nearly ready enough.
It could just be that like we should have tried other characters.
Dude, I can try do you want me to try another character? Because I don't think it's gonna help.
It's up to you. Just do something that you want to do.
It doesn't sound like it's up to me. It sounds like you're giving me a declaration of try other characters, please. Like,
well, I'm just looking at all of our options, and you're just taking it as like me telling you what to do.
Fine, I'll go back and do it. Hold on.
Only if you want to.
Yeah, alright.
I'm noping out of this argument.
Let's see. Impact, run, air attack. No, I don't want any of the undamaged ones, and they keep giving them to me. Neutral spec, fine. Fire and explosion attack, not worth it, so I don't know why it keeps giving this to me. A lot of these are really dumb, and I wish that they'd stop giving very specific skills, because it's like some skills are really useful under very particular circumstances. And then others are like, this is never useful almost at all. Why are you giving this to me? And it's like, you never really get any kind of, like, ability to turn that off. Like, sometimes I don't feel like using, you know, like, I don't know, fucking landing lag down.
I don't know. It could just be that for other play styles, like, other people find it useful. Or maybe it's just they figured, well, someone might want it.
Like, it could be that. I'm not even, like, denying that that's probably the case. But at the same time, it's like, don't just hand me shit I clearly don't want. Like, or stuff that's, like, weirdly utility, but not for the situation I'm in currently. I'm gonna give this one more shot.
Okay.
As Kirby, because you're telling me to switch the characters.
Why you gotta do this? Now I'm gonna tell you not to do it, because you keep complaining.
No, I'm doing it.
No, never do this fight again. I order you because you apparently always listen to what I say.
Oh, hold on. I clicked a... Okay, wait a minute. I switched over to somebody with only 2 instead of 3. That wasn't something I wanted to do. Gosh, who's got 3 that's really good? Do we have anybody who's got 3 that's really good?
I mean, there's balance to that, so I don't know.
You know what? Made of metal.
Cool.
And I'm going to go with back shield again, which is what I just had it set to, but it unset it. So, there it is. Back shield. Green shell, neutral special, back shield. Sure.
Good luck.
Yeah. Hopefully this works. We'll give it one shot, and then we'll see what that big spirally thing is. And if we don't get this, then we'll move on to the end of the episode anyway.
All right. God, I forgot that it gets rid of his face.
Yep.
Because it's just a texture. Well, metal seemed like the good way to go.
Yeah, actually, this seems like it was an okay concept.
Yeah, if nothing else, it meant that they couldn't bop you off to the side immediately.
Yep.
Because they keep wanting to.
Yep.
And Metal with Kirby makes sense for this because he's less launchable, but then, like, you're also not losing too much recovery because it's Kirby.
Yep. Let me just...
You just copied Kirby, so now you're
Go ahead
Kirby.
and copy some Kirbys real fast. Double Kirby.
It's just Kirby with, like, a yellow bit on top. Like, it's blonde Kirby.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
Doing all right. I don't know if I'm doing any better than I was, to be honest.
I mean, these guys make it
Oh,
long.
fuck.
Is that...
Oh, come on. Yeah, that was a kill.
Can I try one?
Yeah.
With a party change? Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep the way you've set up the spirits, but I'm going to try it just as someone who works for me.
Yeah, alrighty. I just didn't want to get locked into this, and we've been locked into it for a while.
I'm sorry. We had moved on, and then you decided you needed to come back.
No, I came back because you kept telling me to change the character.
I mean, it's a
Why didn't you change
suggestion.
character when I handed you the controller the first time?
Because you were in the mood for piranhas.
You didn't have to do what I did.
But I did.
Oh, well, you didn't have to.
Oh, that back shield saved me from my own shell.
Yes, it did.
Ooh. No, come on.
Yeah, so... I think this is going to be hard no matter who we're playing as, to be honest. Like...
Yeah. I mean, it clearly is.
And yes, there is the fact that people have been pointing out we're kind of terrible at Smash on top of that.
Are we?
Yeah,
Fuck.
we're actually not very good.
You mean both of us or just me?
No, both of us.
Alright, there you
Alright, let's do the final fight. Like,
Alright.
I'd like to be able to end that with a big thing, but I don't think
You could
that's
just go
gonna
fight
happen.
someone else.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel like it. I'll go take a look real quick. We'll kill Sheik and then that'll be the end of it.
Oh yeah, that'll be easy.
But that feels like a cop out at that point.
At least it's another character on our
Yeah,
side.
well, I guess that's true, but it's not a character that either of us uses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta get all of them eventually.
I mean, yes, but actually, do we really need to? Because there's a final boss for this. We could just go straight for the final boss.
I guess
right?
that would, in theory, just free all of the spirits.
Yeah,
and
it
whatever.
doesn't really matter if we get all of them.
Unless we get into the final boss's area and then there's like a bunch of checkpoints that need certain things.
I mean, like need certain characters?
Yeah.
Like, I guess, maybe? It feels like that would be kind of a weird removal from what it has been so far, though. Because so far we haven't needed, like, party or fighter spirits. We've needed just, like, general spirit.
Yeah, but I'm not ruling it out.
Alright. There we go. We killed Sheik.
Cool. So do you have any, like, themes you want to go for our final battle?
Not in particular.
Okay.
Do you have anything you wanted to do?
I don't know.
I am going to save, because even though it's really not necessary, I've been doing it...
For safety.
For safety lately, yeah.
Always be safe by being safe.
Yep. I guess that makes sense somehow.
It does.
In some way. So we'll just do 3 stock and pick whatever character you want, I guess.
Alright.
There you go.
Alright. Let's see.
Oh, you're doing that on purpose.
You set it up.
Yeah,
you made it very clear. Oh, I'm player 1 again.
Yeah, you're player 1. I'm player 2.
All right. Oh, you're going.
Yeah, I don't.
full out?
Well, if you're picking balloon fight, sure.
All right.
If you're picking balloon fight, then I'm not going to go easy on you because you did that on purpose to mess with me.
I did.
I'm not okay with that.
So welcome to like domestic snark.
Yeah, or something.
Do you have any final general thoughts? I mean, I guess we should fight first.
Yeah, well, yeah, give me final thoughts, Megan. What do you think?
I think I'm still really happy with the Daisy and K. Rool fake shipping that I've been pushing as our joke.
Yeah, well.
Like I mean, people have already seen it by now. When we did the one Smash stream, which we hope to do more of, I did art where it's like me in the dress and you in a K. Rool Kigurumi.
Yeah.
And I'm still proud of that.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah. Would you wear that Kigurumi if I got it in real life?
Probably, but I don't think they make Kigurumis of K. Rool.
They should.
Yeah, well, I don't think they do, is all.
It really just has to be a generic dinosaur that's green with a yellow tummy.
I mean, I guess. I have a Kigurumi somewhere, but it's Totoro.
You gonna say that and then not give people
Yeah,
photos?
no, I'm not gonna give people photos ever.
Yeah, we don't have photos of it.
Yeah, that's fine. The fact that people know is enough, I guess, probably.
Yeah. There was a point
Oh,
where
come
we
on,
were...
no, you fucker!
There was a point where we were considering, like, trying to find a baby one for, like, his niece so the match, but it was like, the baby's not gonna get the reference.
No, the baby doesn't care.
Oh, there I go.
She has Totoro socks, that's fine.
They were just generic raccoon socks.
Yeah.
Oh, I lived.
No, actually, I think she has another pair of socks that her mom got her that I think actually are Totoro. My sister likes Totoro, too.
Okay,
That's
I've
the thing.
actually, weirdly enough, never seen Totoro.
Yeah, I know, which is very strange, honestly, because you are the kind of person who normally would love Ghibli movies.
I do.
You've just never seen Totoro specifically.
Yeah, my sister was really, really into Kiki's Delivery Service as a kid.
Huh.
But for some reason, I specifically just haven't seen Totoro, and I don't recall why.
I don't know. Could just be that you don't care enough. Like,
It's just, I don't know, my library didn't have a DVD of it or something. I don't know.
Huh. I mean, it's within the realm of possibility.
We're kind of tied.
Sort of.
Nice.
It's not really a tie, though.
Kind of. Get on out of here. Get out of here!
No. You get out of here.
No! Fuck, this might not kill me, but it probably
might not,
will.
But we'll see. There's a chance it won't. A pretty good
Ooh.
one.
Alright. Fuck. I'm not dead yet. Oh, I don't want that. Fuck. Oh, I was stuck in a charge smash that I didn't mean to do. Whoop.
Alright.
That was pretty close. I liked that.
Yeah.
That was good.
Right. King Dedede wins. There was no music on that stage. Did you notice that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know. It was really unsettling and weird. I don't know if we turned
felt
the music
a weird
off
discomfort
or something,
and
but
wasn't sure
yeah,
why.
it was really uncomfortable. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know. Are we done?
Yeah, I think we're done. Final thoughts?
Imagine a large, adorable man and a small, adorable niece in matching Todoroki Gurumis.
Yeah. All right, good night, everybody.
Night, night.